On the time here at Gusto TV. Africa. What a weekend we've had. An amazing week for Afrobeats lovers. But again, worthy to mention, the Big Brother Naija season 10, 10 over 10, finally yesterday came to an end. What an interesting run that was. And congratulations to the winner, Imisi, 150 million naira in the bag. What an amazing show. The Crocs girl goes home with 150 whooping million naira. Anyways, let's take a dive out of the world of Big Brother Naija into the world of Afrobeats. Now that one I concern us, but then again, thank you so much for your incredible support. Thank you so much for everything that you do for this amazing Gusto TV Africa community. You guys have been the bedrock of this channel. Thank you so much for your support, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, for everything that you do to make us the most interesting community for everything Afrobeat. We love and appreciate your support. Please continue to do that. Share, like, comment, tell all your friends about what we do here at Gusto TV Africa. And do Pasha, make themselves enjoy within yourself. They enjoy. Like I said, what a weekend we've had. Great music. Interestingly, everybody's dropping albums. I mean, in 2025, it seems like Afrobeat is eating good in 2025. Our big threes, our big fours, our big tens, everyone is swooping in. And it's just greatness all around. And we're so excited to witness this incredible run that Afrobeat is having. And most importantly, like I said, it's a year of albums, and it seems like if you never drop album this year, you never really do anything with your life. From Adekule Gold to Bella Shmurda to even the most hardworking artist of our time now, Dami Crane has been the most hardworking artist, to be honest, dropping albums and EPs and singles every one market day. Anyways, today's conversation is going to center on OdumoduBlvck's, and quite interestingly, we have sweet update from OdumoduBlvck's. I beg your pardon, Wizkid and Davido, because it's the first time in 3 years that we'll have both artists. I mean, I'm talking about Wizkid and Davido on a record. I mean, I beg your pardon, on the same album, right? And this time around, OdumoduBlvck's has taken us into a different space. It is safe to say the machine has arrived. Okay, OdumoduBlvck's has finally dropped the most anticipated album of the year, in my opinion, the Industry Machine. And of course, this album featured a lot of superstars. I feel like this guy just went into his depth and said, listen, everybody has to be on this album. Literally everybody. This is why the album is definitely called the Industry Machine, because I've never really seen an album this stacked with a lot of superstars. This is crazy. And for OdumoduBlvck's to have done this and is getting the reward out of this very strategic, placement, if I have to put it that way. And I'm just super excited for Odi. And of course, the features on this album: Wizkid, Davido, Skepta, Suwati, Zlatan, Fino, Jerick, Psycho YP, Smada, Ayomath, Pretty Boy Do, Pasaliu, Cash Cobain, Shehu Kuti, Anti-World Gangsters, Justin Quiles, Stormzy, Reminisce, Mode 9, yes, Mode 9, Pato Ranking, Chike, Gigs, and Tobe Mwigwe. In fact, what more can you ask for? Because this is crazy. This is stardom. This is superstar shit. Because I don't know how he just assembled everybody together to be on this project. Literally all sides of the genres of music well represented on this album. And all I have to say to OdumoduBlvck's is a huge congratulations, because there is no better way to actually have an album lineup this crazy. I'll go over the list again. Wizkid Davido, Skepta, Suwati, Zlatan Ibile, Fino Fino, Jerry, Psycho YP, Smada, Ayomath, Pretty Boy Do, Pasaliu, Cash Cobain, Shehu Kuti, Anti-World Gangsters, Justin Quiles, Stormzy, Reminisce, Mode 9, Pato Ranking, Chike, Gigs, and Tobe Mwigwe, all actually making their mark on this interesting piece of machine. I'll call it a machine because it's not an album anymore. This is an interesting piece of machine. Anyways, congratulations to the one and only OdumoduBlvck's. What an album we're having. What a fantastic project we're having in 2025. And of course, a lot of people have been talking about how this one is super stacked. Let's take some comments off the street of X. And of course, the fan is saying, what a body of work. I'm not even halfway in and I am blown. Exactly the same way I felt this morning when I was listening to the entire project. I mean, I woke up at about like 11-ish and got my alarm set for 12 a.m., went onto Spotify, started jamming this whole piece of machine, and I'm like, what is this guy up to? Are you trying to win a Grammy for the next couple of... Because I don't understand how this album is sounding so good. And there's obviously nothing for me to fault on this album. I feel like the arrangement of the tracks, beautifully done. And one of the craziest things from track 5 and 6, bloody hell. Anyways, we're actually eating good, and Odumodu has fed us enough of good music to last us through the end of the year. And Cause is saying, assemble the Avengers, bro. Even went all the way down to Mode 9. If you're Gen Z, you might not really know Mode 9. Mode 9 is a legendary rapper. And of course, this guy actually had his imprint on this album. What a way to mix the old and the new and to combine it so beautifully well. Mode 9 was actually a freaking beast on this project, I can tell you for free. Amazing run OdumoduBlvck's is having in 2025 already. Anyways, congratulations to OdumoduBlvck's. But the big one is that OdumoduBlvck's Industry Machine is now the #1 album on Apple Music Nigeria Top Albums chart. I called it forth. I was seeing it happen. So it's not strange news to see that this album is doing so well already, and that this album is in fact the #1 album in Nigeria. Talking about album, the first album and the best album on Apple Music Nigeria Top Albums chart. I know, and I knew it, that this was going to reshape the charts, and we're seeing it happen before our very own eyes. Congratulations to OdumoduBlvck's. Industry Machine is very active, and we're so excited for OdumoduBlvck's on this one. What an incredible piece of work. And then of course, let's take some comments of the streets of X. Prince Davy says, Odumodu too wise, sha. Gather two fan bases together on a Monday morning when person's supposed to sleep to wake up early for work. What an incredible take right there. And I wasn't even looking at it like that, but then what an eye-opener we're having, because you're bringing together the FCs, you're bringing together the 30 BGs on the Monday morning. This week go long, I swear, because if you have a Davido and a Wizkid on a record, it just says one thing: the conversations about who's the best guy, who has the best verse, who is speaking, the numbers, every conversation leaning towards this album. And it's actually very good for Odumodu. Whichever way the con spins, it's all greatness. At the end of the day, it is it's two fan bases going head to head. It's two fan bases supporting their guy, and the battle of the best and the battle of the biggest will continue. So what a specific direction to actually take. Whoever advised Odumodu to do this, well, Odumodu, you got to increase that check, because this is actually working for you. And Toba says, real ones know that track with Wizkid will have the most streams. Anyways, it's not going to be a long week, so we still have a lot of time to find that one out. Well, congratulations to OdumoduBlvck's on this one, because Industry Machine is overactive. Now, let's talk about the track on... one of the tracks on this album, and this track is Big Time, featuring Wizkid. Well, this track did a crazy madness, bro. I'm listening to this track and I hear OD, and I'm like, okay, OD's coming with the same fire, energy. It's sounding super good. It's interesting to listen to. I'm thumping to it. I'm expecting more magic. I'm expecting more fierceness to it, and then we have Big Wiz on this record. And I'm like, what the actual heck is this? How did we get here, Wizkid? What exactly is going on? How the F did we get here? Bro, this is not your track. Odumodu featured you on this track, I think. So who can't get track now? Because Wizkid went in and he never stopped. Baba just they give us bars upon bars upon bars. At the end of the song, Odumodu had to say, waiting happen. Wait, George, don't do it. Okay, don't do. Because Wizkid did not seem to stop. He kept on at it. He was just vibing and dropping all them hot freaking bars. And everybody's just like, who can't get the song again? I feel like on this album and what Wizkid did on this track, it's a freaking 10 over 10. I can't fault nothing, to be very, very honest, because the way that Odumodu glided in first, then Wizkid took over and made the track his own. Freaking bodied Odumodu on his own track. That is the best I can use to describe it, because if you haven't listened to it, you better, after this live stream, go and listen to this P and come back to the comment section and tell me exactly how it made you feel, because we need to actually dissect this P. What is going on with Wizkid? Wizkid, who offend you? Who offend you? Who you they owe money? Because it's just like Wizkid is trying so much to say, you know what? Una must respect me by force. Those people don't respect me. Una gas respect me, because what is this craziness? This song, this track is so beautifully done, and I literally cannot pick out anything. Maybe when I go and listen again, but for now, bro, my head is in the clouds, because this is too good. Too good. And people have been talking about this one like, waiting they sub for year. And this comment on X says, Big Wiz not even green make Odi sing again when he reach in turn. Bruh. Like, in my head, I'm like, Odumodu is waiting to say, how far now, bro? Sure, waiting the happen. Now my song be this now. Now my Wizkid, wait till I do you now. Say I'll offend you. Make I sing small now. Because Wizkid just went in and went freaking ham on this record, and I love it so much, and I guess the fans are loving it as well. And Jimo says, Odumo wash hand come up for the song, leave her for Wizkid cause water don't pass Gary. I mean, like it water true pass Gary, because Wizkid not just great at all. Baba just say, you know what's happen. This is my track. I want to imprint my legacy on this P. Odumodu, you're gonna feel the hit, and that is exactly what Wizkid did on this track. Beautiful song, beautiful artist. Wizkid, Odumodu, the combination is even way better than Agege Bread and Ewagoin, in my own opinion. Beautiful record. Congratulations once again to OdumoduBlvck's and Big Wiz for actually giving us one of the biggest records of 2025. Congratulobia, because industry machine is active. Okay, how about grooving? What a hit this is. One of the tracks that actually really came out the earlier times when Odumodu was pushing this album during the rollout plan and the rollout strategies for the machine, the industry machine, I beg your pardon. One of the tracks that I know that Odumodu was super excited about is the track Grooving with Davido and Seun Kuti. I mean, absolutely, it has to be. It's got to be, because honestly, this track is exactly what it is called. Grooving. What a beautiful record this is. Davido actually go. I'm like, bro, where you go bring this one come from again now? Lamba too much for this P. And to be honest, I was just really like smiling teeth to teeth when I was listening to this record, because I'm like, yo, Davido, what's up? I did be you, my bro. And trust me, the bromance between Davido and OdumoduBlvck's cannot be overemphasized. I mean, it is there, clear as daylight for everyone to see. Very interesting tune. I can tell you one of the records that has the most replay value on this album has to be Grooving. It is in fact Grooving. It is exactly what it is called. It is exactly what it will be. Grooving. I mean, the clubs, Everybody's gonna be slamming this one because it has such an infectious tune. It has a very high life bounce, and Sheun Kuti also did his own thing on the record. So it's two legends actually on the record, Sheun Kuti and Davido. What a track this is. Beautiful. I know it's going to go head to head with Big Time. There's going to be a lot of comparison between Big Time and Groovin' Groovin' as the best tracks on the album. But yes, what Davido did on this track, what Sheun Kuti did on this track, Naga's hang on for a wall, because Groovin' Groovin' is one of the most, if not the most beautiful piece of work on this album. Like I said before, it could be like saying a head-to-head between Wizkid and David or Sheun Kuti. But yeah, one thing I know for sure is that the track 5 and 6, beautifully strategically placed. When you listen to Groovin' Groovin', you now dive into it big time. What a run. But then again, this track has been making a lot of people talk. And then let's get some reactions off the street of X. And Daniel says, ew, best. No. This one, not the best song, but this one. This is the best song on the album. But then again, Ola says, forget it. We don't win verse of the year. Groovin' Groovin' is exactly what it is, verse of the year. But guys, what do you think? Tell me in the comment section. Have you listened to Groovin' Groovin'? How is Groovin' Groovin' making you feel? Do you think that Davido has the best verse on the album yet? I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say regarding this. Really just tap in. Get into the comment section right now and tell me how you're feeling regarding this record. Congratulations to OdumoduBlvck's. First of all, congratulations to Davido and Sheun Kuti for delivering a masterclass on this piece of work. I mean, the machine is very, very active. Okay. You don't build. Maybe take a look at the run that Wizkid has had in 2025 already. And a lot of people are saying Wizkid is undoubtedly the man of the year, the artist of the year, because what is this run? From Gimme That to Kai to Situation to Billionaires Club to Lighter to One Condition to Dynamite with Tyler to Forever Be Mine with Ghana to Cash Flow with the one and only DJ Tunes to Getting Paid with Skilly Bangs and Ashake on that SARS record to Big Time again, now Big Time with OdumoduBlvck's. Yo, just give this man the award already, because what a run this man is having in 2025. It be like say Wizkid the old person money, because right now I don't know. We don't know. And there's still more features coming. There's still more collaborations coming. And we cannot wait. We cannot simply wait. Congratulations to Big Wiz for an incredible run in 2025. And there's Davido on the other side of the spectrum. Davido's run in 2025 has been more than incredible. From Sober to Fling It Up to Blessings on Blessings to Biri Marong to I Know to Only God Can Save Me, and then Groovin' Groovin' on OdumoduBlvck's album. This guy is stacking up them features and is like, yo, I'm going band for band with them other guys. If you can feature, if you can have at least 10, 15 features in 2025, I think I'm going to be able to double that or even equal that. Well, 2025 will soon end in 2 months, so we still got time to wait and watch what will happen. But congratulations to our GOATs. Congratulations to our GOATs, Davido and Big Wiz, for having such an incredible run in 2025, literally carrying Afrobeats on their back. And these guys are almost going to bow out from the scene. And there have been a lot of conversations. Who's next? Who's going to take the mantle from these guys? Well, we'll see. We'll see how that one pans out. We'll see how that one pans out. Anyways, how is the chart shaping up? Okay, for OdumoduBlvck's, Davido and Sheun Kuti's Groovin' Groovin' debuts at number 25 on Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs chart. I know we're still early into the hours, but at the time that this report is coming to you, OdumoduBlvck's, Davido and Sheun Kuti's Groovin' Groovin' debuts at number 25 on Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs chart. Well, what a movement is having already in the early hours is doing crazy numbers already. We're going to see how that one shapes out before the end of the day. So make sure to come back here and actually turn on your post notification, because today's content, you don't want to miss it for anything in the world. Anyways, number 25 right now on Apple Music NG top songs charts. Anyways, we'll see how that one pans out. Well, let's take one comment at least from our fans on YouTube. And Shilu says, Shilu, I don't know if I should read this, but it says, when I just the hype Wizkid. Wizkid is a successful failed artist. What a shame. Well, he's not a successful failed artist. He's one of the goats of Afrobeat, same as Davido, same as Burna Boy and the rest of the superstars. Please, this is not where we want to slander an artist. We appreciate the work of our big threes, our big fives, our big tens, everyone doing so well. We will shout them out, and that is what we are about here at Gusto TV Africa. Anyways, big ups to the ones doing the most, and our goats are leading. Anyways, again, how is the thing shaping up? And of course, for Wizkid's track on this album, Big Time, debuts at number 9 on Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs charts. Wow, that's interesting because it's got into the top 10 already. OdumoduBlvck's and Wizkid's Big Time debuts at number 9 on Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs charts. What an incredible entrance. So safe to say, today Golongo, we're going to be monitoring the charts and bringing the news to you as we go into a whole freaking Monday of great music. Well, congratulations to the one and only OdumoduBlvck's and Big Wiz on this one. Big Time has now debuted at number 9 on Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs chart. Davido and OdumoduBlvck's and Shehu Kuti grooving on number 25. Let's see if they're gonna do Kitty Kata on the charts today. And guys, this is where we come to the end of the morning drive here on Gusto TV Africa. Thank you so much for your incredible support. Thank you so much for joining this morning. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the real MVPs, and we cannot say thank you enough for your incredible support. Please go into the comment section and please chat responsibly. This is not a fight between the FCs or the 30 BGs. Please constructively put down your points, and of course we'll be right there to respond to everything that you have to say. Until later in the day, please turn on your post notification, and here at Gusto TV Africa we have amazing services for you. Too many things we do here, from rental services and to event curation, just about everything that you need for your events. We do that here at Gusto TV Africa. Artist placement, if you have an artist that you want to blow up, please let us know, because we go feel run out for or nah. Guys, thank you so much, because you guys have been incredible so far. Thank you, and we're gonna see you guys later in the day. Bye for now, and catch you guys later.